between two conferences with long intertwined histories, and it hasn't always been friendly. It's the SEC versus the ACC here today. Welcome to Athens, Georgia. We are between the hedges at Sanford Stadium, home of the Georgia Bulldogs. As we see the number 7 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the 4th-ranked team, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Hermstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. And the Bulldogs will kick this deep to get us going. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Looking for some space. It's Davidson. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Tackled, but first down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Picks up a short gain, but is swarmed by the defense flying to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment. But here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact. And as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. He's running out of time here. The pass is off target. Again, it is through as the 3rd down pressure works. And the Tigers will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. He's going to try to return the punt. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the returner. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Now it's 2nd down here. On the ground, it's Frazier fighting off the defender. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. intercepted.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. Running with purpose.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Tigers. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. And Kirk, how important is that to get off to a positive start, to draw first blood in a rivalry game like this?
Well, Chris, as you know, in a rivalry game, there's so much emotion. So to be able to put a touchdown on the board first just sets the tone for a big day.
Fielded in the end zone. It's White. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. And looking to throw now on first down. With the catch, it's Humphreys. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Brought down at the 33, and that's good enough to move the sticks. Well, Kirk, you played in plenty of rivalry games. How do they feel different from the others?
Well, Chris, rivalry games, and depending on who the coach is, this is a game you think about all year. You know, you're working out in the weight room. You're doing drills in summer two-a-days. Everything is focused on getting to this game and playing your very best.
The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass not complete. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on third down. Now a big decision coming up here on fourth.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Pulls it in. It's Davidson. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country. And they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
On third down, he drops to throw. Finds the receiver wide open. Here he goes. At the 10. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
They'll try to run it in on first and goal. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this first quarter. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Stockton. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Over the middle, it's Humphreys. That's a big hit at the end, but they go a fresh set of downs.
Well, the quarterback has just too much time against this zone. There's not enough pressure to allowing him to sit back and pick apart the zone defense.
Going absolutely nowhere. It would be a loss of a play.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground. And by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Catch made on the out route. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Catch is made down the middle. Who's in the clear? Touchdown, Dogs. Great connection there for 6 points.
What an advantage and weapon for this offense to have a tight end that can get this open downfield. Really has both the physicality of a fullback and the downfield presence of a wide receiver. Such an advantage going against these undersized defenders, and he made that touchdown look easy.
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it here. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Unlucky that time.
Oh, the defense misses out on an opportunity, just what they needed. Ball's on the ground, unable to recover it.
Fighting him off. Enough for a first down at the 37.
Good job here, the quarterback. His primary receiver did not look open. Instead of forcing the ball, he finds the running back as a check down and picks up a first down.
1st and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Brown. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game, who's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw, just having a swarm with a pass rush, a sack. I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
To the air, it's Klubnik. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And now the first play of the drive. They'll begin at the 38. Off the play fake on first down. That's caught. It's Branch. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. He'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quick throw over the middle. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Now he's bringing it back. Inside the 20. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return. First and goal here for the offense. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. Here's the handoff on first and goal. Great move in the open field. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
You know, the real estate gets tight inside the 10-yard line. You love a play caller who has the ability to either run it or throw it, because that puts so much pressure on that defensive coordinator to know how to line up. It's not just a one-dimensional attack he's dealing with.
And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Offense hungry to convert here on third down. They don't want to send out the field goal team after what happened in the last attempt. Here's our one call on third and goal. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
What a stop by this defense here on third down and goal. They've been put in a very tough situation, and 3 straight plays, they've stepped up. Now, a big decision for the head coach for the offense. What is he going to do here after those 3 plays? Is he still going to try to get this touchdown?
And they're trying to punch it in here. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
How about the offense being aggressive? They decide to go for it here, and I got to give all the credit to this defense. Being aware, anticipating the call, knowing exactly where they needed to make the stop, and they did it.
So the drive drive begins with the offense back up at the 2-yard line. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Takes the toss, testing the right side here. And this is going to be a safety.
Man, that is a big-time play by this defense, and the only way they can score points without getting a turnover. That should give this team a spark.
Breaks into the clear.
And the Clemson offense will take over 1st and 10.
First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. Back to throw. It's Klubnik. Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid game.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Looking to throw it on first down. Bringing pressure. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They stop him after a big gain. Move the ball to the 26. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. And left with no option, just has to throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Clemson.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. They've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 31, so makes a good choice bringing it out of the end zone. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. To the air, it's Stockton. He's looking deep down the middle. And it falls incomplete. One final shot as the quarter expires. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Tigers will kick this away to get the second half going. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. In the first play at the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Off target with a throw. Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quick throw over the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
On the return and lost the ball. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, this returner is about to get an earful, but at least the coach isn't as mad as they would have been if they ended up losing the ball.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. To throw, it's Klubnik. Looking deep down the left side. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Here we go. That huge, explosive play has set the offense up in the red zone.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. And momentum really building now. Kirk, this one could get out of hand here in a hurry.
And that's the last thing you want to do in a rivalry game. Not just lose the game, but get embarrassed. Man, you got to fight for 60 minutes.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Georgia, 7.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Caught on the outside. It's Frazier. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Brings up second down.
So it's second down and long here from the 13. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Back to pass. It's Stockton. Short throw complete to the tight end. Breaks into the clear. They'll stop at the 34. That will be a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Grab down the middle. It's Thomas. He makes the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Georgia getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw again. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Frazier. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
That's a much better job by this quarterback of working through his progressions. We've seen him earlier try to force some throws, trying to make a big play. This time, works through his progressions, checks it down into the flat, and picks up some positive yards.
And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now.
What a hit there on third down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big fourth down play.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. They're going to go for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Stockton. Fires it to the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Georgia. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
And they tack on the extra point. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. No connection there. The pass is incomplete. The 25 at 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. The veteran quarterback lucky that didn't result in a takeaway.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, it's going to cost you.
Looking to throw. It's Klubnik. Defense is coming after him. Oh, that one's picked off.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it rip. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. So, second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, handoff inside. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Urgency now for the offense that hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. And he'll drop back here on third down. It's a short completion at the tight end. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense comes up on first down with new life thanks to that holding penalty on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Frazier. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion there. Second down coming up. From the shotgun now. Here's a handoff inside. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. looking to pass. It's Stockton. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Finding space at the 20. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, that's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
Second down, looking to throw it. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
Georgia 14.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Add 6 more points to the total.
Yeah, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. Defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, it's a touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Under pressure, just lets it go. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty marker. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, Chris, with the offense backed up this deep in their own territory, runs like this at least give you a little bit of breathing room. But you've got to continue to protect the football, especially trying to hold on to this lead.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Send the back in motion. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense. Really put in a tough spot here coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on 3rd down.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long.
2
Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Dogs! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. What I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Man, Chris, I just don't know. Here we are in the fourth quarter. You're down by one. The extra point ties the game. I guess they decided to try to take the lead by going for two, but they miss it, and now they're still down by one. I don't like the call.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again. And the Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They'll hand it off. Great cut. They whiff on him. They bring him down at the 18. The offense set up in the red zone for the first down.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Dropping back. It's Stockton. The pass is incomplete. Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for three? In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on third and short. Unable to come up with a first down. Now here at fourth down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
It's a one-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on fourth down. They're going to run it here. Fights off a defender. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Looks like a man. On the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. First and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 11. The quarterback making some changes at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. And that one is incomplete in the end zone.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. Leaning on the run game here. They stop him after a 4-yard gain, and it brings up a 4th down.
It's now 4th and goal.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. He knocks it through with confidence.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Brown. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. And now the handoff. Great cut there. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Dropping back, it's Klubnik. Caught behind the line, it's Haynes. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. Crucial 3rd and 1 late in this game. Can he get there on the ground? Looks like Clemson will have the first down.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Clemson getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. That's caught. It's Haynes. Here he goes. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Missed his receiver. It's incomplete. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They can't stop him. And he makes his way out of bounds. Good thinking there. The clock has stopped.
Boy, they got the matchup that they wanted here, Chris, with this quarterback having enough time. Good job by the offensive line. He puts it right on the money. Huge gain. You look at the clock and you look at the score. This is an opportunity here to work some clock and potentially get the go-ahead score late. You want to give that opposing quarterback too much time to work with.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Pressure is coming. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Fourth down now, and defensively, you're just asking these guys to make one more stop to seal the victory.
This could be the biggest play so far. 4th and goal, and this offense is down, needs this. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So trailing in the final quarter of a close game, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. Looking to scramble. Oh, and it's incomplete, and the drive ends right there.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. 4th down. 4th quarter, game on the line, and then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. That, to me, is probably the ball game.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Dogs enter the final minute of play, just hoping to run the clock out now. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Takes the handoff. It's Jones. He breaks free. He's in the clear. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, barring something crazy, Kirk, that should be enough to secure this victory. They came in trying to dodge the upset in this early season showdown, and they passed the test.
Chris, is a great game and a fun way to start the season. And I think the fact that the team that is expected to win wins this football game, they can use that as a confidence builder. And for the team that loses, think about this. Still a long way to go to be able to kind of right the ship and